We're going to have a great day, folks, right? So this brings me to the first act of the day. If we could have some gentlemen arriving to the stage. 1, 2, 3, 4. Bum, ba, bum, 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 ba, bum, 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 bum. When the sun beats down and burns the tar upon the rum, ba, bum, 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 ba, bum. And your shoes get so hot, you wish your tired feet were firewood. Under the boardwalk, down by the sea, yeah. On a blanket with my baby is where I'll be. Under the boardwalk, of the sun. Under the boardwalk, having some fun. Under the boardwalk, walking above the boardwalk. Falling in love under the boardwalk. Yes, sir, that's my baby. No, sir, I don't mean maybe. Yes, sir, that's my baby now. Sweet cookie, yes, sir, we've decided. No, man, we won't hide it. Yes, man, you're invited now. Yes, right now. Yes, sir, that's my baby. No, sir, I don't mean maybe. Yes, sir, that's my baby now. Yes, sir, yes, sir, yes, sir, yes, sir, don't mean maybe. That's my baby. That's my baby now. Remind me of the girl I left behind me down a moonlight bay. We were sailing along on Moonlight Bay, Moonlight Bay. We could hear the voices ring. They seemed to say, you have stolen her heart. You have stolen her heart. Now don't go away. Don't go away. As we sang love's old sweet song on Moonlight Bay. Flown from Dublin Airport to New York. Hands up. Oh, lots of people, lots of people. Very good, very good. And tell me, how long did it possibly take you? 6 hours, 6 hours, very good, 5, 6 hours, okay. So just to give you an idea of my flight that I took off to New York, it was exactly like a Ryanair flight. It took over 30 hours and landed in the wrong country. Like, honestly, you just couldn't get the staff those days, honestly. Well, to be honest with you, I just jest. So, essentially what we had to do was stop off in Canada, in Harbour Grace in Canada, Newfoundland, to refuel, stretch our legs, have a few sandwiches, etc., etc. And then, once we were ready to go, we flew directly down to New York again for our ticker tape parade. It was a wonderful day. I'll tell you a bit more about that later. So, next to grace our stage, ladies and gentlemen, some lovely ladies from the Portmarnock Singers. Can we maybe join us?
Seen us, no, but not a thing can come between us. Many men have tried to split us up, but no one can. Nobody can. Lord help the mister who comes between me and my sister. Oh, sir, I'm there to keep my eye on her, caring, sharing every little thing that we are wearing. When a certain gentleman arrived from Rome, she wore the dress and I stayed home. All kinds of weather we stick together, the same in the rain or the sun. We've different faces, but in tight places we think and react as one. London Bridge is falling down. You can bring cake or porterhouse steak, but don't bring Lulu. Lulu gets blue when she goes cuckoo, like the cock up on the shelf. Oh, that's true, yes I do. Indeed I do, you know I do. Give me, give me, give me, give me. shine, a shine, a shine. Well, I can afford to ride the Chattanooga choo-choo.
Go to Chattanooga choo-choo.
I got my fare.
I have got my fare,
And just a trifle to spare. You leave the Pennsylvania station at 3:45. Read a magazine and then you're in Baltimore. And you know the Tennessee is not very far. Shovel all the coal in.
gotta keep it rolling.
Woo woo, Chattanooga, there you are. Satin and
She
lace.
wears satin and lace.
I used to call funny face.
Well,
He's gonna cry.
she's gonna cry.
So Chattanooga choo-choo, won't you choo-choo me home? Chattanooga, 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 Chattanooga choo-choo, won't you choo-choo me home?
Can anyone tell me why I took off from Portmarnock Beach?
No, run away long enough.
Yay! Give this man a free drink.
Hey!
And give me a drink while you're at it. Well, I said, yes, of course, isn't it obvious? Well, first of all, you cannot get a round of 18 holes golf in Dublin Airport. And secondly, Dublin Airport did not actually exist in 1930. Can you believe it? Does anyone know when Dublin Airport was built? 1940, according to my sources. You're very close. So 10 years after I took off from this very beach, Dublin Airport was built. So Casement Aerodrome, you might think, well, maybe I could have used that, but to be honest, it just was not long enough. Because my plane, called the Southern Cross, that's why we're here, the Southern Cross Day, was the name of my plane, or I called it the old bus, to be honest, because she weighed a ton. She was a big old girl, so she was. She was weighed down with thousands and thousands of gallons of fuel, basically enough to send me on my merry way across 3,000 miles that direction, over to Canada to refuel, and then down to New York for the ticket tape parade. Yay! It was amazing. So that's the reason I used Portmarnock Beach as a runway, the Portmarnock runway.
Stars fading, but I linger on, dear. Still craving your kiss. I'm longing to linger too long, dear. Just say you'll live. Sweet dreams of sunbeams find you. Sweet dreams will leave your worries far behind you. But in your dreams, whatever they may be, dream a little dream of me. If you smile through your fears and sorrow, smile and maybe tomorrow you'll see that life is still worthwhile. If you just smile. You know what? There's no place on this earth that I like the best. It's just a little place they call my own. You know, and Dublin can be here with coffee and a oven and a stroll in Stephen's Green. There's no need to hurry. There's no need to worry. You're a king and the lady's a queen. Grab the streets of Wonderland. There's magic in the air. There's diamonds in the lady's eyes and gold dust in her hair. Though the days are long, twilight sings a song of the happiness that used to be. Soon my eyes will close. Soon I'll find repose. And in dreams, and see you later on.
Make her the cutest that I've ever seen. Give her the word that I'm not a rover. Then tell me that my lonesome nights are over. Sandman, I'm so alone. Don't have nobody to call my own. So please turn on your magic beam, Mr. Sandman, bring me up. Just do your thing and be sure to bring a dream girl just for me, just for me. Sunday morning, I my heart, ain't the stuff is pretty. I swear my baby's on. It's just the way to Amarillo. Every night I've been hugging my pillow, and sweet Marie who waits for me. Come on and show me the way to Amarillo. I've been weeping like a willow, crying over Amarillo, and sweet Marie who waits for me. Bum,
Can't you see I'm no good without you? Take my arms, I'll never use them.
The Southern Cross around the world flight was simply remarkable, and it was indeed a catalyst that changed the face of international travel. Overcoming many of the same obstacles as Alcock and Brown flight, cold and fog, and noise that reduced communication between the crew to handwritten notes, bears witness to humankind's determination to be master of its destiny. And as Ambassador of Canada, I'm proud to know that the flight served again of bringing our nations together. But we would not be here today if it were not for the early flights that pioneered the way for today's aviation industry. Portmarnock to Harbour Grace, Newfoundland, took a grueling 31.5 hours, which today can be done in less than 4 hours in comfort. During their flight, they would have flown over waters that are history to Irish immigration. In the early 15th century, the Irish set out to Newfoundland as fishers from Waterford and would have arrived during those voyages as well at Harbour Grace, Newfoundland. An Irish name, Dalma Anish, land of the fish, is the only place that bears an Irish name in North America. And their accents are very Irish in many of the communities there today. Flights such as Alcock and Brown and the Southern Cross were not only the first in our history, the first transatlantic wireless communication transmission by Marconi, and the first transatlantic cable crossing between Heart's Content, Newfoundland and Valentia also were marvels of the day.